folks. Now, there's a phrase that everyone used to say, or everyone used to joke around and say, no money, no honey. And of course, in some sort of degree, you know, when you think about it, you think of whether it's dating or whether you're in a short-term or long-term relationship, whatever how it is, right? They'll move on life, whatever. But what I'm trying to say here is those who are married or have kids, no money, no honey, this shit gets real intense. It's a different meaning, and it becomes a hostage or blackmail tactic. How do I explain this? So nowadays, right, a man, a breadwinner, a man, right, makes money is for the family. When a woman makes money, it's for her own. Alright, this is the Western world thing. I'm not going to generalize everyone, but there's a high percentage, alright? Let's just put it that way. I don't want you guys YouTube comments and say, no, but I'm like that, but he's not like that. Okay, whatever, okay? And I reflect on myself as well, right? No money, no honey. This hostage blackmail tactic, right? So, when I reflected on my relationship with my ex-partner, there was 2 incidents, right? And at first, why should I pay her mortgage or whatever X, Y, and Z? It's under her name. I'll pay the bills. I'll pay this and that. But in a certain point, whether you want equality or whatever, how it is, right? Then one day, I don't know what was the context. I didn't have money or whatever. I didn't pay. Then she would be like saying, all right, you don't give money, and we had a fight, this and that. Then at night when we go to sleep, she will go into my keys and remove the house keys out of me. So the next day at work, I did not know. I did not have house keys, whatever. At that time, we didn't have our daughter. All right, let's just put it that way. And when I found out about it, maybe I found out or I didn't find out about it, I have to give her money. Then I got my keys back. But it's just when you experience this sort of stuff, and our last, fight, got kicked out the house, fighting just verbal. Before I got kicked out the house, I lie on the bed, we just want to smooth the situation down. Then at night, she removed the house key out of my keys again. But little did she knows I was using her keys. But at that time, it wasn't her house, it was her sister's house. And they used this tactic. And this is like a man, a husband and a wife, or if you've already established a family, you two are together. You're not here to compete or stab each other. But because of this, regardless where she comes from, her upbringing or money or whatever, this is where it becomes a problem. And when you have like that, this is no longer a relationship because they use the court case and the government against you. Freeze your bank account or X, Y, and Z. You can name it, all right? Bank account or whatever, all right? Or seize your property or whatever. And this is not fair because this is like revenge, blackmailing to a different level. Oh well, I told you so. You didn't give it to me. This is what I get. The whole notion of a father and a mother raising a child is to work hand to hand, scratching each other's back, work together to build this family. It's not about you stabbing me, I'm stabbing you, money or power tripping or this hostage blackmailing tactic. This is not the way how relationship works. Relationship does not work that way. But it's getting common that I get to hear that this is the tactic that they've been using to get what they want. And it's very sad to see that because really my daughter is so innocent, and when she grows up and not knowing obviously Mum's gonna say daddy's this and that. And it's very, very, it's just all this money and everything. It doesn't work that way. And this hostage and blackmailing tactic should never ever exist at all. An adult, we try to minimize regrets, mistakes, but at times when a woman or a man is so fixated on that area, they can't get out of their head. They'll do by any means to do it. And this is where it becomes a problem. When it becomes a problem like that, you have to give it in, because or else they're going to be nag all the time about it, and you give them an opportunity. And this is why I said it becomes problematic with the whole thing.